Yeah, I mean those patients what we call has risk factors such as obesity, overweight, no, having high cholesterol, no. Those are actually some factors what we call in terms of metabolic syndrome. So meaning they're high risk in terms of having fatty liver diseases. Because as you can see, obese patients or mga overweight, no, they have the tendency to eat more on the fatty side, no, especially the saturated fats. And this cholesterol problem can be a risk for fatty liver or fatty deposition sa liver. So this fatty deposition, as coming from the lecture ko kanina, no, this can be reversed if actually being identified early or managed early.
They accumulate ba? They accumulate.
Yes, like isipin na lang natin na yung liver mo nagkakaroon ng taba.
Okay.
Parang nagkakaroon siya ng mga spots, for example, na nagkakaroon ng fatty deposition. And that fatty deposition means that the liver is actually being, the integrity of the liver is being damaged, and of course, resulting to the function to be deteriorated. So as you can see, yung mga pasyente may fatty liver, fatty deposition po, nagkakaroon sila ng matataas na liver enzyme. So pag nagpa-check sila ng SGPT or SGOT, mataas po yung liver enzyme.
And the tablet, the medicine can help in terms of dissolving ba or paano ba?
Yung liver kasi natin, gawa siya sa phospholipids. So pag nasisira yung mga phospholipids, si Essentiale is also made of phospholipids. So parang i-restore niya. Parang binabalik niya yung mga phospholipids.
Ang clinical trial po niya, ilang years?
Actually, so yun nga po, it was launched in the Philippines in the 50s. The biggest market po is Russia and Poland. And if you actually just Google online, look for clinical trials, you'll find over 200. So we're the leader worldwide when it comes to liver care, and we're also the most studied. So in terms of efficacy, safety po.
So how many months before it gets restored or cured?
In terms of clinical trials, no, as far as having management or therapeutic management with phospholipids, essential phospholipids such as Essentiale for as far as 6 months. But as you can see, some patients have a result in terms of after 2 or 3 months, their liver enzyme already goes down. But in terms of like putting it in the normal side or reversal of the fatty deposition, no, it can go beyond 6 months in terms of treatment and proper management.
But you can take it even if okay yung liver.
As preventive.
As preventive.
Well, that's why we encourage po na you have that conversation first with your doctor. Because any doctor, if you talk to a GI, hepatologist, they would prescribe lifestyle modification first. They're like, maybe you should eat healthy, maybe you should try to exercise. And then kung hindi talaga bumababa yung SGPT mo, that's when we try Essentiale. So when we encourage, it's not so much now we're encouraging patients to use, but it's more have that conversation with your doctor and get yourself tested. And then,
So it's not like, I'll go to the pharmacy and buy medicine.
Pwede naman siya dahil over-the-counter siya. Pero yung advocacy talaga namin is parang living healthy lifestyle and having a conversation now with the doctor.
Yung, they say, when you eat beef, it's harder to digest. Does it do anything bad to the liver? Or the type of food or solid food?
Actually, more risk factor talaga dun sa fatty food in terms of the diet modification. So as you can see, the initial steps that the doctors would recommend specifically for the international recommendation or guidelines, the initial step is to actually have lifestyle modification. But as you can see, I think even from my experience or probably experience nyo with your family or relatives, best example, cholesterol, or yan, mataas yung liver enzyme. Sabihin ng doctor, mag-diet ka ng 1 month. Strict diet. Ang ending, hindi nakakapag-follow ng appropriate diet or healthy lifestyle. Pag-repeat ng exam, mataas ka. So, for example, for patients with having a liver problem such as elevated yung liver enzyme, essential phospholipids such as Essentiale can help in terms of supporting the nutritional and liver functions.
Is it, so it affects your weight also? Kung halimbawang punong-puno ng fats yung liver mo, hindi ka rin basta-basta papayat.
Maybe it's more the other way around.
Ganun ba yun?
Other way around.
Hindi siya
Pumayat
ganun.
ka po, better yung liver mo.
Ganun siya. It has nothing to do with losing weight.
It's quite the opposite. Like healthy lifestyle, lose weight first, and then your liver will get better. Just to share lang din po in healthy lifestyle, we were talking to someone earlier, and she was like, my mom takes Essentiale 3 times a day. She's not fat. She doesn't drink ganyan. She takes all her medications well. Tapos yun pala yun na, you think you're doing the good things, you know, the checklist, pero yung iniinom pala niya are statins for her cholesterol. And statins, they take a toll on your liver. So that's why we're kind of talking about the liver more, because people just think alcohol ganyan, but no, it could be many other factors. Especially in the earlier stages, you probably wouldn't feel the manifestations of it. That's why we're like, have that conversation with your doctor, maybe have yourself checked out, you know.
Yung sinasabi nila myth ba ito, yung when you eat after a certain hour, it affects your liver, or it does yung major organs mo daw, instead na
I think that
nag-regenerate.
study was more on the pancreas more than the
So hindi totoo na kapag
Kaya
gabi,
Diba yung sabi nila nagkamamatay
Kapag gabing-gabi, oo.
Yeah,
Sabi nila
nagkatulog na naginip and then namamatay. But I think they did a long trial in terms of that. They reviewed all the cases. I
so
think
hindi
they didn't
siya
find any connection.
ano pa ba?
Ang pinaka-message kasi ng TV commercial mo kami is to have your liver checked. Pero in reality, nag-check lang siya pagka in-advise ka na ng doctor, no, na take this liver function test, ganyan. In your opinion, how often or kailan dapat talaga tayo magpa-check? O paano tayo makaka-acquire ng order to have our liver checked?
So, as you can see, the Sanofi is trying to lead an awareness campaign in terms of how to ensure that you can have liver health checkup. So, the first step is actually to ensure that you have a consultation with your doctor. But as you can see, as a blood exam can be done in order for the liver to be checked. So, if in perspective, no, as you can see, mga employed personnel, no, some companies includes SGPT and SGO
Mga executive check-up
annual
ba?
executive check,
Annual check-up.
annual PE, no, or executive checkup, naka-include na siya. So, kung hindi man naka-include and you think you have risk factors such as you have a history of hepatitis, no, alam mo linggo-linggo kang umiinom sa poblasyon, no? Or you have drugs that are actually, you can ask your doctors, Doctor, do I have drugs that are actually heavy sa liver in terms of medication? So, for example, may mga gamot for cholesterol, tatawag natin statins, na maintain ng karamihan ng mga matatanda, no? But those are actually medicines that are actually heavy to the liver. Even mga gamot pang TB, which is high prevalence din ng TB dito sa Philippines. No? If you're taking those type of medication, the liver should be checked before initiating any treatment. And you should be always continuously checked up in terms of the liver.
Yeah, but yung question po, the simplest, kung wala kang regular doctor at tanungin mo, kasi GP, IM, gastro, any diagnostic center, nationwide naman po, diba? High precision yung partner namin. And in fact, sa Facebook nga, may pinopromote silang liver fast check eh. So, pumunta ka lang sa high precision, ask for the liver check, they can give it to you.
Pwede lang.
Less than 200 pesos, yeah.
Pwede
You don't need
sabihin
to
mo
be
lang
sick.
na-
Yeah.
Because basically, the SGPT and SGOT does not require any preparation. Wala siyang fasting, wala siyang... You can just go to the laboratory and have a blood extraction, and you can have your SGPT and SGOT as part of liver function.
Yung yung fad ngayon na ketogenic diet, how does it affect yung liver?
Well, in terms of yung mga nabasa kong studies in terms of ketogenic diet, as you can see, it's high fat in terms of so there would be pros and cons in terms of medical aspect or in terms of the clinical data that was actually because basically the major form of your energy source is converted from fats, no, as your main energy source. Because usually, ano ba yung normal source of energy natin? It's actually carbohydrates or glucose. Basically, the function of the liver is to have that glucose stored in a form of glycogen. So actually nakastore siya sa liver and nakastore din siya sa muscles. So kapag bumaba yung glucose level natin, the liver will activate kapag ng kanina metabolism which are nasa to activate those glycogen to be part of your energy source. But for ketogenic, I think it should be part of that they need to watch out for in terms of fatty liver disease because again, they don't have glucose or they don't have carbohydrates and they're taking high intake of fats. So maybe the patient, maybe the liver have need to work more in terms of metabolizing the fats in your diet. And those cholesterol or triglycerides can be at least to be deposited in the liver as fatty liver deposition.
How about if you're on ketogenic diet, tapos you're taking Essentiale? Anong effect?
Well, wala pa kaming study in terms of the ketogenic diet and Essentiale, but what I can say is definitely that the phospholipid or essential phospholipids such as Essentiale will help support to maintain the integrity of the liver cells and helps in terms of maintaining the function of the liver.
Last, how about yung mga natural liver supplements? What can you say?
Well, basically they are food supplement in terms of registration. As you can see in the label, they say they have no therapeutic claims. For essential phospholipids as Essentiale, what I can say is we have more than 200 clinical trials. We have a lot of studies to denote specific diseases such as alcoholic liver disease, non-alcoholic, even for hepatitis, even for patients with TB medication. No, we have those specific diseases. We have backup or clinical trials to support that Essentiale or essential phospholipids has supporting function or can help in terms of the management of these patients. So they do have like yung mga herbal na on the market right now. They have some studies, but in terms of large clinical trials, in terms of the brand heritage that we've been in the market for a number of years already, in terms of the trust and safety and efficacy, I think essential phospholipids or Essentiale has established that specific safety and efficacy in terms of all aspects of clinical trials.
Doc, yung mga pampapayat na mga herbal, may effect.
Well, I think it still depends kung anong klaseng pampapayat. But as I mentioned a while ago nung isang, anything that we take orally, or actually or any oral medication, about 90% of the time, they are actually metabolized in the liver. So anything na heavy or causing overwork for the liver may damage the liver.
Do you have cases wherein Essentiale has been helpful in liver damages that are genetic in nature?
I think we have a study to support that Essentiale can be of nutritional support for hepatocellular carcinoma patients.
So, nakatulong sila sa mga cases.
Makakatulong but it does not directly treat the underlying cause. So we still, in terms of the liver cancer, for example, if the underlying cause is hepatitis, no? Or the underlying cause is alcohol risk, if you don't treat or remove those risks, you cannot support or you cannot treat the patient. But in terms of nutritional or liver support, Essentiale can be of help.
Siguro po, like, in super lay people terms, kung sobrang may sakit ka na at sobrang bakbak na yung liver mo, because nga, as Grace was explaining earlier, na the liver cells, yung phospholipids na yun, so also what Essentiale is made of, then yeah, it's not gonna treat your cancer, but it does help kind of keep your liver intact for as long as it possibly can, if that makes sense. Yeah?
Parang it can support yung liver na nag-work pa. Remember kanina, nang nabanggit ko yung latter stage, irreversible na siya. Meaning nag-fibrose na, no? Nanigas na siya. So kung nanigas na, wala na tayong magagawa. But doon sa ibang part of the liver, that na yung what we call hepatocytes or liver cells na still functioning, we can help support that function of the liver cells.
Kaya age restriction na paggamit meron.
Well, basically in terms of our label, 12 years old and above yung indication.
And in summary, what for anyone who wants to be kinder to their liver, what are the most basic things to remember?
I think the most basic thing to remember is to, I mean, in terms of lifestyle modification, make sure that you're eating properly, no? Avoid fatty foods, no? Regular exercise, and of course, if you have the option to do nutritional support for liver, for example, if it's been recommended by your doctor as well, that you can take Essentiale or essential phospholipids that can help support your liver, I think those are the things that we really need to take care of.
Thank you.
How about supplements that actually have whitening effect? Does this...
Tayo, yung
glutathione.
ganun.
Well, basically, the glutathione in terms of liver support is actually more on the antioxidant properties, meaning they relieve the oxidative stress of the liver. So, but basically here in the Philippines, it's not used on that way.
Yeah.
It's used more on the whitening effect, but it somehow has a support in terms of the oxidative or antioxidant properties.
And can that be taken together with this one?
Well, we don't have any trial to say na okay siya parang sabayin, but there would be possibility na I think it will not have that
Much
what we
of an
call a
effect.
drug-drug interaction.
Okay.
Just to add to what he said, no, if you want to care for your liver, so yeah, diet, exercise, but for a really like small diagnostic center investment, have yourself checked because you don't know what's there. So, yeah.
What are the symptoms for you to be able to... May problem ka na ba sa liver?
Kasi most of the Filipinos would probably go to the doctor either if they're
On the
already
latter
on
stage.
terminal cases or if they feel something already. But if not, parang nobody does it for practical reasons.
Agree. That's why we're having this step of bringing awareness that we need to have a regular checkup or at least a checkup once a year in terms of liver
Once a
function.
year, that's like the
Yeah, because again, as you can see, you can be literally asymptomatic. You know? So wala ka nararamdaman, pero pag check mo ng liver enzyme mo, mataas na.
What some people claim, but you can mistake it for anything else. We are the most common to be chronically fatigued, so if you're always tired. Some people claim there's a pain here, but it's not like applicable for all other people. Some people claim to feel nauseous. The worst, I think, is like if you're kind of turning yellow and you're turning yellow. That's already
jaundice.
hepatitis. Yeah. But when you start feeling the manifestations, I think that's already when it's kind of getting really vulnerable. So that's why we're like, be more sensitive, kind of know, the symptoms, but also be a bit more proactive about it. So that's why we're being so, trying to be noisy about it. Have yourself checked, have yourself checked.
Does Essentially have other supplement variants or products that can be used for
Like different forms?
liver health?
So we just have that Essentiale, and it's available in 50s. It's available nationwide in all major drugstores. But we also have promo packs. So we understand that not everyone will buy 50 right away. So we have, you can save 25 pesos if you buy 10. Those types of promos in store.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.